In this video, let's look into memory feature in Microsoft Copilot Studio. Now, while building an agent in the new interface, you have an option to configure memory for your agent. Now, the purpose of memory is basically to remember the interactions, the context, the workflows for basically improvising the results. Memory refers to how an agent utilizes and retains the context. Now, when you ask a query or when you write a prompt to the agent, it passes through the LLM and tries to retrieve information. Now, the LLM is based on some knowledge source. Now, if the agent is unable to retrieve a specific response for your query, it will start looking into internet or public website if the public website is configured. If you have configured knowledge, it will start looking into knowledge. If you have configured skills, it will start looking into skills. But any personal information related to you or the context on which you are operating, the agent will never come to know until and unless you provide those information. Now, in this example, as you see over here, I have already provided information to my agent, giving my details like where do I live, what is my occupation, what is my hobbies. Now, these categories are basically created by your agent. Now, this is specific to one agent. Now, this won't be remembered throughout the context. Now, if you see this example, I have just given in one statement, I live in Brisbane, Queensland, I love pizza, and I play pickleball every week. I love traveling and I'm a YouTuber. Now, what the agent has done, agent has saved this information in the memory and it has classified, it has categorized into, say, sport, content, hobby, favorite, location. So this is how the agent will retain the memory information. Now we have a couple of files within the agent called as profile.md and memory.md. The memory.md basically stores all your information in a more concise format. Now it will not store the entire value, it will just store information along with the verb. Like as you see over here, it has stored information like the location, the hobbies, the food which I like, and also some of the content related information. Now, if you iterate through the profile page, profile will give you information about yourself, like who are you, what is your details, where do you live, what are your hobbies, those kind of information. So there are two files, profile MD and memory MD. Now, you can also clear the memory of an agent. So if you want to start from scratch, yes, you can go ahead and do that, and you can start populating the information. There's a command who am I. If you type in, then you will be able to get those information back from the agent. Now let's jump into the demo. So I'm in Copilot Studio interface over here. Now let me close this part. Okay. Now in Copilot Studio interface, this is a modern interface. Now here, if you go into the home, you will be greeted with information on creating an agent and creating a workflow. You click on agent, and then from here you can go ahead and create or click on new agent. Now this is the new agent interface screen. On the left hand side, you can input your name of the agent, put in an instruction, and change the icon. On the right hand side, there are other things which you can do, which you can provide more context to the agent in terms of selection of IQ, Microsoft IQ, skills, tools, knowledge, connected agents, and memory. This is the part which we are currently looking at. Now in memory, if you turn this on, this agent will retain or remember the interactions or the workflows or the context for improved results. Now I've already built an agent ahead of time. So that's called as CPS UG. So I'll just open this agent. Now this is the agent which I've built. It has got skills, it has got tools, it has got knowledge, it has got another connected agent, and the memory is also enabled. Now if you want to test what is there in the memory, first thing what you can do is, when you see what we are doing in this exercise, is we are like testing the memory, like how this memory feature functions, how it works, and what all information it stores. So we can go ahead and ask this information, who am I? So basically, the agent will start looking at the information about the user's context stored within the memory, and then it will show you the information. Now, this is the basic information the agent will definitely store. Agent knows that you have logged in using Power Platform credentials. So agent knows the name, agent knows the email, and also the time zone on which this entire Power Platform is based upon. So time zone UTC. Now, if I need to give some more information to an agent, what I can do is I can start typing context or start giving information. So I'll just say I live in Queensland. And now the agent will start understanding that the user wants agent to remember that they live in Queensland and should save this to the memory. I can also write a multiple statement. So I can just say I'm a tech consultant working for Girish Corporation and I love pizza and I play pickleball every week. So I'm just giving some information to an agent just to store this context. Now this I can give one by one, or maybe I can give it in a bunch of statement over here. So the agent will understand that these are like some information about the user, and then I should store that if that memory is turned on. Now the memory is turned on for this agent, and it says the user wants me to remember more personal details, and it has noted and saved this information. Now I can also give information about bits and pieces. So I'd say I would love calling me Mr. Girish and I reside in Australia. I love seeing places in Europe. Now I've given some more information to the agent, and then the agent will again store this information. It will start appending those information, and if there are information which there is an overlap, it will start noting this information. Now if you see, I just say I'd love calling me Mr. Girish, and then it has noted that, and it has given me all updated Mr. Girish. Here is your full profile so far. Now if I type in who am I, then now the agent will start retrieving the information from the back end, and it will give me a complete list. So it has given me, okay, the name, email, location, occupation, favorite food, weekly hobby, travel interest. Now it has also addressed me with Mr. Girish because I have asked that I would like to be called that way. Now if I just specified who am I. Similarly, I can just ask, say, show memory content. Now again, it's one and the same thing, but here in this case, it will start looking into reading a file. Okay, and now once it reads the file, it will give you all this information. Now if you see preferred name, location, country of residence, occupation, employer, food, those kind of things it has displayed. Now if you see occupation is tech consultant at Girish Corporation, however it has segregated this information in the part of memory. So this file is called as a preferences.md. Okay, now there are a couple of files. Show me contents of profile.md and memory.md. Now there are two files which show some of the information. So profile is related to user profile, and memory is like anything general. So it is not specific to a user items, but then it is specific to all the content. Now memory preferences.md or memory.md, user preferred name, location, occupation, employer, food preference, profiles, and travel interest. And it has said there is no profile.md file in your memory. The only section file currently stored is preferences.md. Would you like me to create a profile.md or make any other changes? Now, if I want, I can ask them to make a change, but I'm happy with this. So this is preferences.md file. Now, other thing which I can do is like I can also list down the app directory content. So I'll just say list app directory contents just to see what does the agent store in the background. Now it will run a bash command. It will start looking into, it will start iterating, and then it will give you a quick summary of each Copilot created data, skills, upload, workspace. Please show me more details. So it has just given me at a higher level, like these are the folders which is part of your agent. Copilot related configuration files for Copilot folder, created as a finished deliverables, data is the reference data provided during initialization, skills for skills definition, uploads for the files uploaded by you, and workspace is a scratch or working space for intermediate file. Now I've asked agent to show me more details, and then here is a full directory. So this is how the information gets stored. So session storage database. So this is a session store.db. Then there's logs. Then there is the app data, skill data, and there are other folder structures. So I can even go in the backend and ask all this information, and then I can further ask question to the Copilot. Now, these all informations are currently stored in the profile. Now, what I can do is I can just say erase all memory content, and then it will start working on it, and then it will start erase all the memory contents. Like if you don't want any information, any personal information to be stored by an agent, and it will ask you, are you sure you want to erase? I'll say yes. And then the agent will clear all the memory content. So it will start editing a file, it will start removing the content of the file, what it has remembered, and this information will be now erased. Now again, if I ask who am I, now again we will be back to square one, where the information of name, email, and the time zone exists, which is again like if you have logged into the system, it will have this information already. But other than that, any information which I give it to the agent is gone. So that's it, folks. This is all about memory within Copilot Studio. Now, memory basically gives a context to an agent so that the agent can answer or respond to a query in a more personable manner. And also, it remembers the context, like, say, if I ask for a weather. Now, agent doesn't understand which location I belong to, and then suddenly it will start giving me weather of maybe Seattle or maybe New York, but I reside in Brisbane, Queensland, and that's why it will understand the context and it will start giving me information about that. Or maybe if I ask for, can you show me a news, and then the agent will start giving me news about my current location and not the global location. So that's it, folks. This is all about memory in Microsoft Copilot Studio. Thanks for watching.